Welcome to Good News in 5. We're going to jump right in because we have a lot to cover. We're first going to Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. And it reads, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." Full stop. If you do not believe that first sentence, which represents the premise upon which the entire Bible is based, then you don't need to read any further. Genesis 1:1 is foundational. It is foundational to our belief that God started everything and that God is creator. And a premise is the foundation of any argument. It is what you establish as the basis upon which you can build further arguments to make a case or to prove a point. So therefore, to believe in the Bible is to absolutely and unequivocally accept that in the beginning was God and that God created the heavens and the earth. Well, the question that usually follows is, how did God create the heavens and the earth? And for that, we need to jump to the Gospel of John. So we're going to look at John chapter 1, verses 1 and 2. And it reads, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God." John wants to make a clear distinction between the Word and God. But yet he also tells us that the Word is in fact God. This is not an accident. Let's read further. John 1, verses 3 and 4. "Through him all things were made." And that's the Word, right? "Without him nothing was made that has been made. In him was life, and that life was the light of mankind." So how did God create the heavens and the earth? He spoke it into existence. God's power, God's creative power, is in his word. In Genesis 1, the term "God said" is found 11 times. Over and over, God spoke and he created. Now, that is the how. The next question that accompanies the how is why. Why did God create us, the heavens, the earth? For that, we have to jump to the end of the book in Revelations verses 21, verses 3 and 4. It reads, "And I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, 'Look, God's dwelling place is now among the people. He will dwell with them. They will be his people, and God himself will be with them and be their God. He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death, or mourning, or crying, or pain, for the old things have passed away.'" Jumping down now to Revelations 21, verses 6 and 7, it continues, "He said to me," that he being God himself, "It is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. To the thirsty I will give water without cost from the spring of the water of life. Those who are victorious will inherit all this, and I will be their God, and they will be my children." That is the why. God wanted a family. He wants to be not only our God, but our Father, and he would have us be his children. Now that's powerful because he doesn't want us to be his slaves. He doesn't want us to be his servants, but he wants us to be his children. He wants to make his dwelling place amongst us. He wants to remove disease, sickness, all the negative things that are in this current existence and make it perfect and be his children. He has given this power not just to me, not just to you, but to everybody who would believe in him and believe in his Son, Jesus Christ. How amazing is that? Thank you for watching Good News in 5.